I have to rant. I'm sorry about this, guys. We're a news channel. We cover news and the latest and greatest phones, but we have to do this rant right now. 12 reasons why the iPhone X is not worth it. I mean, many people know this, but there's this cloud of ice sheets that think the iPhone X is just the best thing that has ever fallen from the sky. And it is not. It's actually not the best phone. I'm gonna be honest. It's not a bad phone in terms of phones. But when people are gonna say that it's the best thing ever, and yes, I'm gonna pay $1,000 for that, that makes you think that the iSheets, they're just way more stupid than you ever thought. Number one, it's like the iPhone 8, except the gestures, the face unlock on the screen. Guys, it's the same thing as the iPhone 8. It's basically the same camera, it's the same processor, it's the same thing. It's just a lot more expensive. They just said, okay, let's give it some weird gestures that's going to be hard to use, super long learning curve. It's just face unlock. It's not even convenient. You got to take your phone out of your pocket all the time. Or if not, you got to be using your passcode. I'm pretty certain a lot of people, they actually just stick to using your passcode because face unlock, it's so... the screen. Yeah, it's an OLED screen, but that's it. But except for that reason, you have an iPhone 8, just packaged a little different, and the price is pumped way up. 2, as I said, the gestures. They have a long learning curve and have a lot to remember. As people say, the gestures really do suck. They're not good at all. So I'm not sure why Apple did that. Oh, we're gonna be innovative and use this feature that's so hard to learn. You got to remember so many things, and like you can have the phone for a month and you're still learning. Oh, so this did that. Oh, so I didn't have to do that. Oh, so that's what... That doesn't make sense. Android phones are so much easier to use. 3, Android phones are still faster. You might, if you don't believe this, look at everything Apple Pro. He reviews Apple products, and he did the speed test with the OnePlus 5T, and it's still faster. Even though the Antutu or the benchmarks may say that the iPhone has the A11 Bionic chip is more powerful, in real life it just doesn't pan out. Android phones are still faster. Even the Google Pixel, the Note 8, it is faster than the iPhone X. So, number 4, it is not the brightest screen or the most pixel dense. And that's true, it's not the brightest. In direct sunlight, it's not the best. And in terms of pixel density, there are many phones out there with higher pixel densities than this. So if you wanted a phone for the display, you're not going to go for the iPhone X 10. 5, the battery life sucks. It's 2760 milliamp. And even if the processor is good somewhat, look at battery drain tests. It doesn't have a good battery life at all. So you're going to be out there with your friends and your battery's going to be finished and everyone else is using their phone and they're laughing at you. It doesn't have a good battery. And you can actually look at the reviews. 6, Face ID fails sometimes, and it's not the best way to unlock your phone. There are people that can unlock their phones in their pockets. You can actually unlock your phone and record stuff, record people talking, do a lot of cool stuff. Who really wants to hold their phone up to their face all the time and unlock their phone? That's just not the best. Apple calls these things courage and all that, but they're actually going backwards. Why would you want to do that? Why would they not actually include a fingerprint sensor also? That would make so much more sense. Number 7, it's not the best camera. It is a good camera, but it's not the best either. The Google Pixel, the Note, the Huawei Mate 10 Pro, these phones have better cameras. That's no contest right there. It's not a bad camera. It's actually a really good camera, but it's not the best. Number 8, there is no fast charger in the box. You have to buy this separately. Every other company gives you that. Why doesn't Apple do that? But yet still people think that Apple is just the best company ever, and they don't even love their subscribers. They don't love anyone. They just love the money. Number 9, that notch. That stupid notch. Look at that. That's an eyesore. Who would want a phone with that notch? I actually saw people that actually say that they like the notch. And I'm like, what? You can't like that notch. You're lying to yourself. You're dying inside and you just have to tell some lie. That notch is ugly. That is not a good thing to have on a phone. That design should never be recreated. Going into 2018, no phone should have a notch. It's ugly. Why did Apple think that was a good idea? Number 10, $1,000? Really? Number 11, no headphone jack. That is stupid. There are so many parody videos out there of people charging their phones while using their headphones, and Apple people they just have to be waiting for their phone to charge. That's not a good idea. And Bluetooth headphones, just putting little things in your ears, that's not fully developed yet. So we're not in that era. Apple took this thing way too far. Courage. That's not courage, that's stupidity. And number 12, Apple sucks. This is not from some Android user who's just biased and I hate Apple and whatever. What I've seen about Apple is that they don't actually like their customers. They just sell them high price stuff. Apple Care is $199. Everything's expensive. There's no deals. They don't give you things where you can say, they're looking out for us. Apple doesn't care about people. They just care about money. And maybe that's why they're so rich. And that's maybe, if it works, then fine. If people are stupid enough to actually think they're the best on earth and buy their products and be trapped in their ecosystem and think that there's nothing else out there, then fine. If you're gonna rip people off and create a cult and let people believe and buy a $1,000 piece of garbage and let people think that it's the best, then fine. I'm not even blaming Apple. Apple is not a phone company, guys. They're a marketing company. They're a cult. That's what they are. So that is 12 reasons why the iPhone 10 sucks. Why you shouldn't get it. I mean, if you have it, whatever, it is a good phone, I can't lie, but the hype, no. The iPhone 10 does not deserve the hype that it gets. Peace.